everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see third-year quarterback Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans as they take on Phillip Rivers and the LA Chargers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. Under hazy, overcast LA skies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Houston Texans and our home team. From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each in the previous season. So what you're saying is, if you're a defender, hope you prepared properly. Hydrated, stretched, be on your toes, as you said, because the ball's coming your way.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Going underneath for Gordon. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is brought in at the 21, and he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Still 180! Not 180! Hey, 79! 79!
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again for 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. To throw is Rivers. Sets up the screen to Gordon. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at 15. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands first.
Second 90! 180! Trip the ball. Trip that ball. Behind! Behind!
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Eckler. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Rivers from the gun on 3rd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And take it right on the 30.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Now, sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
Hey, 180, 390. Hey, Delta.
Rivers hands off to Eckler. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
I know you feel that.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing, Rivers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Off here by Aaron Colvin, and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Step round 80. Black 11. Heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Rivers. Benjamin's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. The Chargers on 3rd down, not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Step 180! 180! Hey, Rocket!
Hey, you don't want to see me.
White! Hey, hot!
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Now Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Returning here is Wright. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Back 390! 390!
Go, go, go.
Play fake. Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. On is the Chargers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
All right, 380!
Check, 55 to Mike. 3 bud. Switch.
The first down throw here for Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A give to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Watt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Well, 6th-round picks, they don't normally step in and start on day 1, that's for sure. But over the years, we've had some big names from that spot.
And obviously, Tom Brady, the biggest name of all, is a 6th-rounder, but there have been others. Antonio Brown, who's played some of the best receiver in the game. Alfred Morris. And I can tell you a quick one on Alfred Morris. When he came out of college and had the big rookie year, I went back to a lot of my scouting buddies and took my book with me and said, okay, what did you guys have him listed coming out of school? I couldn't find anyone who had better than a 6th-round grade on him. Most had 7th round and a good number undrafted free agent, so you never know what you're going to get.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Set to take over again, Deshaun.
Mark 9, round 80. Load it. Load it.
The fullback Watt with a run. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there.
3 down.
Now a carry for the fullback. This is Watt. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Rivers to throw it. Welcome back, everyone, to beautiful Southern California and the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chargers in possession of the football as we get back into the action in the 3rd quarter. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And it's complete. Henry. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Rivers. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Rivers. And all the way in. Welcome back, everyone, to beautiful Southern California and the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chargers in possession of the football as we get back into the action in the 3rd quarter. Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
180, round, 380.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Step round 80. Black 15.
Check 41. Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy. Everyone's
80 high. 60 high.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
White, 80 high.
Well, now a carry here for their fullback. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
180.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Rivers, nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season. Man, he got in there so...
Set. Black 15. Hey, go orange. Orange. Couple.
Rivers on 1st down. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Well, last year, Henry really looked poised for a prime breakout season, but then May 22nd, tore his ACL during OTAs, ruled out for the year. Actually was added to the active roster in a pretty heroic return for their playoff clash with New England, but did not play. 29 career games for Henry, 12 touchdowns, and now with Antonio Gates' career coming to a close, they expect a lot out of the 24-year-old Hunter Henry. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
X3, 218, chopper.
From the gun, Rivers. He completes it to Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Here's Rivers. It's complete to Watt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Rivers pass on target to Hunter Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Welcome back, everyone, to beautiful Southern California and the NFL on EA Sports. We're in the 4th, and it's the Chargers in possession of the football. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Rivers again. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Rivers throws complete to Benjamin, and he'll be down at the 46. Well, they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing Rivers. Completes it to Benjamin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The end result, 21 yards.
180.
From the red zone now, Rivers. Complete. It's Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry.
Set. 190. Hey, Delta.
What's the
First down, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Rivers now. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. To throw, Rivers, and caught by Henry. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. On 3rd down, Rivers. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he will score. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Set 180. Block 15. 55. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Back to it after the pick 6. Rivers. Benjamin's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Rivers. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Rivers. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Red!
A first down throw here for Rivers. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Under 10. 10.
Again, it's Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Taking it right down Broadway. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being...